Hi everyone, this is Socionics,
Hi.
and today's topic is introverted logic. And first of all, want to give a little warning that we are not talking here academically, and we just want to give you simple examples and in simple words describe it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the keywords of introverted logic?
Okay. So keywords of the introverted logic are, so first of all, aspect is introverted. It means that it doesn't reveal itself in external world. So the results of this aspect are not in external world like at all. So when we are talking about introverted logic, keywords that we can apply are system, structure, cause and effect, classifications. What else you can think of?
It's about understanding
of the world.
Yeah, and
it is understanding of the world mostly, yes.
Because this aspect is introverted, it means something that we understand inside. So it's our understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about connection between objects.
Between this and that.
Between
what caused
things.
This? Cause and effect. Yeah.
Yes.
And if we are talking about extroverted logic, it's a fact, something that happened. And introverted logic is more what caused that this happened. So for people with strong extroverted logic, what caused this fact is more important than fact itself. So this, like any other extroverted and introverted aspects, they are very connected to each other. They just don't exist without each other. They are like a tree where roots are introverted aspects and tree itself is extroverted aspect. You don't see roots, but the tree doesn't exist without roots.
Roots are inside. It's like in your brain.
It's in your brain.
And introverted logic is very much concentrated in science and in research, scientific research. It's about scientific disciplines.
Not for profit. Because it's not that there is no extroverted logic in introverted logic. So basically, all the science that people are doing with strong introverted logic, they're not thinking about the profit and production at all. This is just purely scientific interest here.
Yes, that's just to learn how things are.
Mm-hmm.
And basically understanding the rules of the world, of the things, by which it behaves, like physics,
mm-hmm.
or like chemistry, astronomy, biology. So how everything is built and how.
Yeah, exactly.
How the question is how very much
why,
introverted logic.
For what reason? Why is this? Why is that? You know how little children always ask why this happened, what is this, what is that? Why sun is shining, why grass is green, why you chose this example, why you did this, why you did that.
Yeah, and this is what people with strong introverted logic, they like to think about all the time, and it's no surprise that they coming up with such something new inventions and stuff like that.
Exactly, because they can see the connections. Introverted aspect, they might see the connection between the objects, not even having the real facts outside, not having any real proofs, but they see these connections and they build sort of a ground for new trees to grow, These roots just expanded. Yeah.
And
So,
for example, people that are used their introverted logic and very much famous about for it is like Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, and so they're were scientists, and they were studying how things interact in the world,
how things are how things are built, understand the world better. Oh yeah, that's a really hard field.
And like Nikola Tesla is known to come up with sort of new way to extract an energy, and
that was genius, but nobody does it right now. Why is that?
Because he didn't have a practical approach.
He didn't. It was a purely scientific approach. So you see that a scientific approach does not exist long without the practical approach. So yeah, he created a very genius way to create an electricity, but nobody was able to use it because it was too difficult to build, or nobody just understood how to do it. Nobody understood it except Tesla. That's why we don't have it right now in our houses and in our world, because it is a very difficult thing to understand. And extroverted logic, what does with all these scientific results, is just simplifies it and make it easy and possible to multiply for many people.
Yeah, when the science and scientists, they are cooperate with entrepreneurs, then we see such inventions as computers, smartphones, mobile phones, because making the elements of the microscams and chips and processors, this was quite an evolution, and many scientists worked on that. But because
why
other people like Steve Jobs were bringing it into the economic value and value for people, and for hiring these people to, bring it together into computer or smartphone, and to...
They don't like to be hired, actually. People with strong introverted...
No, hired.
Hired. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
So that's why we very much, so we rely on the research and science, which is introverted logic, to get something useful, some technology, computers, and I don't know, the automobiles, cars, planes, whatever, toothbrushes, which is products and extroverted logic.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about another types of structure, which is government structure and society structure. So what society, government structure?
It's also structure, and structure...
What is the structure in the government?
Is introverted logic. And because introverted logic is about rules and about how things like cause and effect, how they connected with each other. So government structure was created by introverted logic. And like school rules, for example, so what you can do and you cannot do.
Why? Why is that? Why do you need that?
Well, as laws exist in the nature, the same thing people apply to basically organize things, to
introverted logic doesn't really organize.
Make them behave certain way.
Yeah, that's true.
What I mean.
That's true.
Just
they don't really organize. They just saying you don't do this, don't do that. They're not saying you what exactly or how to do it. They just say, don't go here, don't go there. That's it. Because if you will do this or that, logic of structure, understand that something bad might happen.
Yeah.
But they will not say you the best way to do how exactly to do it. But they see the cause and effect processes and tries to minimize
the reasons why you cannot do it, or why you do this and that, and the complete explanation.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So thank you very much for watching. This was about introverted logic, and see you in the next videos.
Bye.